Today we're talking about sigils, what they are, how to use them, what they are. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back, beautiful people. If you're new here, my name is Amy. I am a witch, a spiritual guide, and energy healer. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today I want to talk about sigils. As you can see, I have a few on my wall behind me. When I first started practicing magic, I thought that everything had to abide by some sort of set of rules, and that I needed to learn all of the rules of witchcraft to properly be a witch. But if you're an eclectic witch especially, and you're not being initiated into any sort of secret order of the something or other, then really what matters is that you learn as best you can and apply the knowledge that you gain to create something that is wholly yours. So with sigils, there isn't one particular correct way to create or use them, but there are a few techniques that I've picked up along the way that have made it easier for me to employ them in my magic, and so I'm going to share that with you. Firstly, I do like to create my own sigils. I use different methods. I don't always use the same method, so if you're interested in a video on how to create sigils, let me know, leave that in the comments down below, and I will get on that. Also, a really good one to check out is Stargirl, the Practical Witch. Her channel deals a lot with witchcraft and the law of attraction, and she does some sigil work, and it's pretty fantastic. So I highly recommend checking her out. I used her method to create these, and it was a lot of fun. What are sigils? Just in case this needs covering, sigils are a symbol or a combination of symbols, like a crest or anything like that, that is imbued with power. The reason it is imbued with power is because the person who created it, whether it was you or somebody online or somebody you know, the person, while creating the sigil, is essentially putting their power and their intent into it as they create it. So it's very similar to writing out a spell. When you write out a spell, you're putting your power into the words, and then when you read it or burn it, the power in the words is released. Sigils are similar, but they require less effort afterward. They require more effort in the beginning, and then they just keep working after that. So when you create a sigil, all of the effort goes into creating it. You are essentially creating a spell out of lines and symbols and letters and various other meaningful symbols. And then every time you look at it, releases its magic. So it's like a spell that just continues to work. There are other ways to release the magic in a sigil. Obviously, you could make a talisman and wear it. You could put it on a piece of paper and put it underneath your pillow so that when you go to sleep, it's there and active. It doesn't have to be somewhere you can see it for it to function. But as you can tell, these are above my TV. So this is basically the most powerful place for them to be in the house, because anytime I'm frustrated with a boss or I don't want to look at my TV, I meditate a lot in my living room and I don't have my TV on or I use it for music. Anytime I look above my TV screen, they're activated. Now, I can feel them all the time. My apartment feels different now that they are created and on the walls. It's not like they're only working when I look at them, but when I look at them, it's sort of like recharging them, right? So if you never look at your sigils and you never have them out where you are, eventually they might start to peter out, the power might start to run down, but you can always recharge them. And that's something else that's beautiful about sigils as well. It's not like when you burn down a candle and then it's gone. You still have it. you still have the raw material. So if you decide you want to use it again, if you decide you want to recharge it, you want to use it in spell after spell after spell, if you want to use it in a spell, you still have that sigil. You don't have to make it again if you don't want to. If you want to, then feel free. But basically, it's similar to how our words have power. They're coming from us, they're coming from our intent, and that is the source of their power. That's what sigils are and how they work. Like I said, if you guys want a video about creating sigils, let me know. Again, check out Stargirl, the Practical Witch. She's amazing. Stargirl _ TPW on Instagram. But I found her videos to be very useful, and it's always nice to get somebody else's perspective, especially if you don't agree. I find that having a well-rounded knowledge of what other people believe and how they practice can only make you a stronger witch and a stronger person. So that was my introduction to sigils. Thank you so much for hanging out again. If this video resonated with you and you want to see more like this, please like the video. It really does help my channel a lot. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell button so you know when my videos come out. And share it with somebody that you think will also find it useful. If you want to see more about my process, a little bit about my life, some stuff about my puppy, check out my Instagram. If you haven't already, you're missing out. I post there almost every single day. And if you want to see more content like this, also consider supporting me on Patreon. First tier patrons will receive a free personalized oracle or tarot reading from me, as well as a shout out in my videos. You'll also get to have input in my upcoming videos, and you'll be able to join our online community of spirituality that we are growing together. So if you want to be a part of the inner circle, get your butt over to Patreon. Okay, folks, thank you so much for hanging in there. I hope you have a beautiful day.